All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. We're going to be shipping out 12 orders today. We got a sale on every platform, at least one sale on every platform, Depop, Mercari, and Poshmark. So we're going to be shipping those out today. Yeah, some good sales. A lot of TJ Maxx stuff sold today, and some pre-owned stuff. Some lower end sales too. We'll talk about those when we get to those too. So appreciate you guys hopping in. Good morning. Mama Hendy, welcome in. Put on the chat over here. What's up, Tej? What's up, Elliot? Doing the Jay Lindbergh show? I wish. Let me throw that over there, and now we're all set. Package ship today, cool. So I did buy something from Elliot, who sells over on Listed, and I'm going to be giving it away. So I'll explain what that is when it gets here. But we're going to give that away on Listed. I'm also going to do a Listed live at some point this week. I was going to do it today, but Kayla has jury duty, and I still have to set up the show, so I probably won't be able to get that done today. So it might be... Are we going sourcing tomorrow? Maybe it's tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. If it is going to be tomorrow, I'll make an announcement, all that stuff, on my Instagrams and Facebooks. What's up, Gladys? What's up, Angel? What's up, Humphrey? Welcome in, everybody. What's up, Susie? Good morning. Good morning. If I missed you, I apologize. Let's go get started. We got 12 orders, I think, going out the door today. Yeah, 12 orders going out. I actually shipped some stuff yesterday, too. So I think total orders yesterday was like 15 orders, which is great. If you guys saw that post on my Instagram and Facebook, I sold that Alice and Olivia dress, which was a good one. That was a Kayla pickup. What did she pay for that again? She paid only $12 for that dress from TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and that thing resold for $49.99. So it was a really, really good sale. So if you haven't seen that post, go check it out. I tried a little different style to that post too. I kind of did a close-up of the tag, the actual brand tag, so you guys can remember the brand tag. So go check it out, go like it, do all that fun stuff. Let's get started shipping though. First item we're going to ship out is this boys Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. I actually found this at I think it was a red, white, and blue. Is it a red, white, and blue, or is it a Goodwill? I can't remember. But we picked this up for only, hold on, I gotta scroll up. $9.60 is what we paid for this. Sold on Mercari for 36 bucks. So really good sale. I might start checking for new tag Ralph Lauren stuff when I go retail arbitrage. I know they have this stuff at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I just never really check the kids section. But kids Polo Ralph Lauren stuff, especially ones with patterns like this, typically sell well. So I probably should sneak over to the kids section. It's normally a part of the store I pass. If you guys resell stuff in the kids section, let me know like what brands sell the best for you. Because that's like a part of the store. Thrift stores, retail stores, I never really check as kids. So when's your next Whatnot sale? It's probably going to be next weekend, since we're going to do a Listed show this week. We'll probably do a Whatnot show the following week. It'll be the week after. So if you haven't signed up for Whatnot, go sign up through the link in my bio. Go get your free 15 bucks. It's literally $15 for free to use on our next show. So Janie and Jack, I've heard of that brand. I've also heard of the Eviva. That's like the Lululemon of kids clothing. What's up, Candy? Welcome in. Nike Kids does good. Okay, cool. I'll have to check it out next time we go. I'll have to start diving into the kids section. That'd be another section I can add. I just started adding ties to our like thrifting routine, and now adding kids would be like another part of the store. So remember to like this live. Yeah, make sure you're liking the live. Make sure you're following if you're not following already. Next sale, this is a Depop sale. It's an sale. It's a Patagonia large brown plaid shirt. As you can see, pick this up for $12.04. It only sold for $22. Remember, Depop doesn't have any fees, so that's why I accepted this offer, because I pretty much make a $10 profit. But I probably paid up too much for these. Patagonia flannels aren't selling like they used to. 2 years ago, this would have been a $35+ sale. Now these things are hard to move for $25. So I'm probably going to start passing on them, even though it's hard to pass on Patagonia whenever you go to thrift stores, whenever you find it. It's a lot of kids items. Polo and North Face do really well. Yeah, Polo North Face, who sold Patagonia kids before too, so we might just dive into that section. Eviva is out of business. Yeah, I heard that. You can still pick it up and you can still flip it. We actually gave the last piece to my daughter. What brand ties? I'm still learning ties, but there's a few that I've sold. If you check my post, I've posted a few that I've sold as like regular posts, but like Brioni, Canali, some Zegna ties. That one tie that I was talking to Surfs about that I think Elliot, I know Elliot's the one who told me about it. It's Zegna Quindisi, I think is how you pronounce it, ties. Those things go for hundreds of dollars, and Surfs ended up finding one. I saw the patterns on the ties, and I had a feeling one of them was a Quindisi tie, so I messaged him, and sure enough, it was. So Surfs found a tie for like $4 that's going to go for like 200, 300 bucks. Crazy, 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 crazy. Red, white, and blue seems to have good selection of kid stuff. They do. We just never touch that section. That's why when people say like you're taking all the you're taking all the good items, we never hit like half the store usually whenever we go. Kayla can never thrift the whole women's section. It's just so big. It's so massive. You can't thrift it all. It's impossible. All right, next sale. Let's get into some Poshmark sales. We got 3 Poshmark orders. First one is just a simple plaid Ralph Lauren shirt. This one's in pre-owned condition. Picked this up for $6.96, and this sold for $20 over on Poshmark. Nice little bread and butter sale. Bread and butter. What time is it in Florida? It is 11 o'clock in Florida. 11 o'clock. I woke up late because I was tossing and turning all night. I was like itchy last night. I don't know why. It was like just itchy, and I kept waking up. So yeah, and I kept checking the bed. I'm like, is there bugs in here, or is it just me? And it was just me. Itchy for some reason. I did drink like tea right before I went to bed too, so that wasn't a good idea, and that's probably why I was up all night. What's up, Carolyn? What's up, T? Just saying good morning to Chris. Same here. The store is big, and I never have time to shop every selection. Yeah, it's just impossible. I'm gonna put out a video. You guys are gonna get a sneak peek of it right now. I'm gonna put out a video probably today or tomorrow. I saw a video of a guy, and you guys have probably seen it too. Let me know in the chat if you've seen it. There was a guy that was at Goodwill, and he was literally dumpster diving at Goodwill because the Goodwill bin in the back was so full. The dumpster was so full of donations, and he was dumpster diving, and he opens bags in the dumpster. He has it all on video. Opening bags in the dumpster, and there's kids' shoes, just literally piles of kids' shoes, like almost new condition that Goodwill just threw away. Good brands too. He pulls out a pair of On Clouds that they just threw away. They didn't even put out to the sales floor. So I'm gonna make a video on that, and then also make a video, like in that video, talk about how I get comments all the time about how we're stealing from the poor, and literally Goodwill is throwing away perfectly good donations. And then one of the employees comes into the back, and the guy's dumpster diving, and he's like, "Is it okay if I do this?" And he's like, "No, it's illegal for you to do that," which is not. It's not illegal for you to do that. It's not illegal for you to go through garbage. But the Goodwill employee literally wouldn't let him go through the garbage to get the garbage that they were literally throwing away. Not donating, not giving to another company to sell. No, they were literally just garbaging it. So I'm going to make a video, stitch in that video. Vintage Armani ties, how much do they go? You got to look those up. I'm still learning ties, so I don't know the tie market like I know other markets. Looks like you have another big haul behind you. That's actually red, white, and blue over the last couple weeks. We just haven't been listing it because we got through the TJ Maxx stuff. Mom has like maybe 10 more to go through, and that TJ Maxx haul is pretty much done except for the shoes on the back wall. I got to do those later today, and then all the hats. But then we'll get back to listing pre-owned stuff. So weather changes, air conditioning after. Wait, weather changes and air conditioning after. What you mean by that, Angel? Be careful with diving. Depends on the state and the bin. Yeah, I don't know if it's technically illegal, but either way, I mean they're literally going to the garbage. But Goodwill doesn't want them taking out of the garbage. It just doesn't make any sense. It's either going to go to landfill or it's going to go to somebody's house. Next up, got a Johnny O polo. This was a TJ Maxx find. I picked this up for $10, and this sold for $31. We listed it just last weekend, already sold. So that was a good find. We didn't find a lot of Johnny O this round. I typically do, and normally I pass on it, but this round I wasn't finding a lot of it, so I decided to pick a couple pieces up for $10, and I was able to flip them for a nice profit. How much you faked Burberry purses sell for? What's up, Bearded? Bearded, I reposted. By the way, if you watch on TikTok, I reposted that video. I was trying to get it to go viral on TikTok. I was looking at my analytics to see when the fall off was, so I cut the film down, and then it just did worse. TikTok is such a weird place. You still live in the upside down pound? Yes, I do. I live in under the sea as well too, Chris. Our thrift store had a bunch of Versace fake ties. Gotta be careful with brands like that. Definitely gotta be careful with brands like that. Last sale is on Poshmark is this Drake shirt. Surfs actually told me to pick this up during a live thrift. I never really pick up this brand because I always have a hard time selling it. So I picked this up for $6.42. It sold for $16 on Poshmark. Not a huge profit. That's exactly why I don't normally pick these up. So I don't know. Do you guys pick up Drake shirts? Yeah, I've always had issues selling them. They sell, but they just don't sell for a huge profit. So Johnny O top shelf is the best. I think I got a couple top shelf pieces with patterns on them, which should do pretty well. So I just listed one of them yesterday, I believe. Really good pattern. It's got like an all over all over palm tree print on it. All right, last set of sales are all eBay sales, and we got some good ones in here. So first one is a women's Athleta sports bra. Let me go to orders, waiting shipment. Athleta sports bra. We picked a bunch of these up at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. They were as low as $4 and as much as $8 during that sale. This was an $8 one. We picked this up and it sold for $22.49. We picked up 3 of these in the exact same size, and all 3 have already sold for anywhere between $22.49 to $25. This right here is an auto posture sale. The reason I know that is because I don't price anything at $22.49. So auto posture sent out a 10% out offer to this person and they accepted. So I was able to turn $8 into $22.49. So if you're not using auto posture and you need a service that automatically sends offers for you and generates sales, I have a link in my bio, and if you use code KWayShop, you get $5 off your first month. There's also a free trial with auto posture too. It's a cross lister, it's a offer sender, it's a share bot for your Poshmark, does all that for you. So if you're interested, go through the link in my bio and go sign up. Do you think Posh is worth selling? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Poshmark is known for clothing, so you're able to get clothing sales. I sell more on Poshmark than I do Mercari and Depop. So you just have to make sure you're not accepting too low of offers, because if you accept too low of offers with the 20% fee, you're making less than every other platform. So typically with Poshmark, I don't take lower offers unless it's an item like that Drake shirt that I was having issues selling, and I just accept it and get it out the door. Air conditioner and weather changes can affect your skin and our sinuses. Yes, there's the grass is in bloom right now, and it's setting out pollen. That's why Joey had a hard weekend this weekend with his sneezing, but he's doing better. What's up, Bobby? Good morning. I used your link this past week. What's up, Fresh Tracks? Appreciate you. Yeah, use that link. Go get that discount. Another retail arbitrage TJ Maxx find. I'm telling you guys, like, all these sales are all TJ Maxx. It's crazy. This is a Sweaty Betty. It's a seamless workout dress. This is a Kayla pickup. Picked this up for only $10, and this thing sold for $24.99 plus shipping. That's a full price sale. I think we just listed this yesterday, and it sold yesterday. So it was a super fast sale. I think there is a small flaw on it. There's a small little mark on the front. It looks like it was just dropped on the floor, and it's gonna wash out. But we did list it lower because of that little flaw, and it still sold. So people always ask me, do I list items with flaws on them? Yes, we will still list some items with flaws depending on the item. So what label printer do I use? I use a Dymo 4XL. I do have an IDPRT linked in my bio if you need a thermal printer. Do not get the Dymo 5XL. Get the Dymo 4XL. You can usually find them locally on like Facebook Marketplace, or you can order them online pre-owned pretty cheap. So many of my eBay sale fees are higher because eBay fees calculated on shipping and taxes too. Yes, correct. So that's what Chris is saying. His eBay fees are calculated on his sale price and his shipping price. With Poshmark, you only have the sale price as your fees. So just remember that too. Still, Poshmark fees are more expensive than eBay. So typically I just, I'm careful with what I accept on Poshmark. Mercari and Depop, pretty much anything that's reasonable I'm accepting now, because there is no fees, except for on Depop there's a transaction fee. That's paid from the seller. On Mercari, it's like no fee. So I paid $5 for something and I get a $20 offer on Mercari. I know I'm making $15 on that sale, so it's really easy to accept on that platform. Next up, another retail arbitrage pickup. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren. If you guys went to the TJ Maxx and Marshalls event, you've probably seen a bunch of these. I was only picking them up when they were $20. Typically, most of my stores had them at $29, so I passed on all those. This one was a men's 2XL as well, so that helps the sale a little bit more. Picked this up for $20, and this one sold for $44.99 plus shipping, And that again is another auto posture sale. Auto posture sent a 10% out offer because I listed these at 50 and this person accepted. So auto posture generated another sale. Use auto posture to do bundles on Poshmark? Yes, I do. I have auto posture actually. I think all my offers on Poshmark are all bundle offers set. So that way I don't have to send the shipping discount. I just have to send the 10% off discount. So yes, I do. I'm super annoyed that the shipping on Mercari, it kept defaulting back to me to pay shipping when I had selected the buyer pay. Which do you choose on Mercari? I do buyer pay shipping. I don't know why it would default back. That's kind of weird. That's something you might want to reach out to Mercari support about, because it shouldn't default back once you list it. And if you use Mercari to do that like price drop thing that they do, I forget what they call it, it should never default back. It should always stay the same. So do you like the upside down pineapples? I got this shirt from Barry D. Bearded. He sent me this shirt, and when he sent me the bidet like a year ago, he sent me a bidet and he sent me this shirt. I love that guy. He's a funny dude. Next up, another Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, another $20 pickup, another 40. This one sold for 45 bucks. I sent out a $5 offer, and this person accepted. I manually sent this. They offered, I think they offered 35 on this, and I just counted at 45, and they accepted. So no auto posture sale there. That was my own sale. Let me get these bags open. So Peter Millar listed for 59, paid 12. Someone offered 25 on eBay. Would you accept? If it's pre-owned, probably, because most Peter Millar pre-owned is not going to sell for 59. If it's brand new with tags, no. I would wait for closer to that $59 point. Plus, you paid 12, and if you sell it for 25, you're going to make less than $10 profit on that. And you originally paid $12. So yeah, that's way too low for what you paid. It's not a good return on investment. I mean, it's good return, but it's not the greatest. Paying 12 for that, I'm assuming it's brand new with tags. When you price it at 59, I would at least wait for $45 on that. Don't be super quick to sell your TJ Maxx stuff too. You don't have to sell it super fast. You can sit on it for a little bit. New with tags, yeah, it's way too low for a new with tag Peter Millar. Way too low. I'd actually probably, if it's a decent pattern one, I would personally pay $25 for it to resell it. Because my Peter Millar polos, I've been listing for $49.99 to $59.99 depending on the pattern. So basically what you're listing yours for. The better the pattern, the better they'll sell. Next up, this is a Kayla pickup. These are a pair of women's cool pants. Let me see. These say gray. These are not gray, right? These are green. 2112. Hold on. She must have put these in the wrong. Okay, I gotta find out. So this is women's cool, but she put that one. It's 2112, and there's another one in here somewhere, because that's not the same pair.
Do you want me to go find it?
No, I can go find it. I'll find it after live. So we did sell a pair of women's cool. Looks like Kayla just swapped the tag on two. She put the number on the wrong cool pants, because that's green and the one that sold is black. So I got to go figure out where that is. So we'll skip over that. We'll do that after live. But that one we paid $747 for, sold for $26.99. Shouldn't be hard to find. All I got to do is look up cool and find the one that's also the size 8 and just swap the tags out and everything. Next up, we got a Polo Ralph Lauren. This is a linen Polo Ralph Lauren shirt, and it's a men's 3XB. It's obviously brand new with tags. We picked this up at the TJ Maxx yellow tag event, and this one sold for $69.99 plus shipping. Just a basic Polo Ralph Lauren, but it's linen, and that's why it sold for so much. Sold full price, no questions asked. How do you handle low ball offers? Receive $5 on $25. You can counter high. If it's too low, sometimes I just decline. There's no point in going back and forth with somebody that goes super low, because you know what they're going to do. They're going to offer $2 more, and then they want you to offer $2 less. They want you to meet in the middle, and if you can't meet in the middle, there's no point in going back and forth. So, yeah. Make sure I didn't miss anything. So on Mercari, when you choose buyer pay shipping, you then have to weigh the item and calculate the shipping ahead of selling, correct? Yes. So typically I just guesstimate a little bit higher. So for this on Mercari, this shirt weighs about 12 ounces. I might set this to a pound on Mercari, so that way I don't make any mistakes. So I always just guesstimate a little bit higher and let the buyer pay that. you ever had your account suspended for aggressive listing? No, never, never aggressive listing. They just raised everybody's rates to like 10 million. I don't know why they would. Has anybody been banned for or suspended for aggressive listing? What do you mean by aggressive listing? Is that like listing like 1,000 items in one day? I've never actually heard of aggressive listing. I think they want you to aggressively list, right? I don't think they would penalize you for that. All right, this one's gonna ship for $5. Buyer paid $8.30. So really good sale on that Polo Ralph Lauren piece. I listed this high, 3XB, 100% linen. Two really good combos for a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Aggressive listing. That's a first. I've never heard of that one. Never ever. All right, last sale is this is a Goodwill pickup. Found this at Goodwill. The brand is Universal Standard. I've heard this from other resellers, so as soon as I saw the tag, I was like, wait, I think that's a good brand. Looked it up. It was brand new with tags. It's a women's 4XL. It's like it's just like a button front short sleeve shirt. $7.46, and this thing sold for $44.99 plus shipping. Yeah, Goodwill find, because we don't really go to Goodwill much anymore, so finding stuff like this is pretty rare. And I was pretty excited when I looked up comps. I was like, man, I don't normally get sale of stuff like this from Goodwill, but I'll take it. Took about 2 months to sell. It wasn't a quick sale by any means, but I knew based off comps it would sell decently well. So good sale right there. I'm about to head off in a couple minutes, so if you guys have any last minute questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. If not, I appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll be live. I might be live again tomorrow shipping, depending on if we go sourcing or not. And it depends on what Kayla's schedule is, because she's at jury duty right now, so I don't know how that's going to work, if she's going to have to go back in tomorrow or later on this week. It all just depends. I'm hoping she just goes in today, they let her off, and then we'll have her back again tomorrow, but we'll see how all that goes. So I don't know. We might be live again tomorrow morning. If not, we'll be live for sure on Thursday morning, doing a live thrift at Red, White, and Blue. This week is going to be a lot of sourcing this week, because we're pretty much through all the TJ Maxx and Marshall stuff. So back to regular sourcing until the next retail sale. But yeah, as you guys can tell, a lot of that stuff is selling. It's selling very, very fast too. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think we sold 5 items today from that TJ Maxx sale. Yesterday we had like shipped out like 10 or 15 from that sale. So, and we're about to finish off the rest of it. So my daughter wants to sell her Lily blazer, but it's a size small, little pinhole in it. What would you list it for? Look up comps. If it's a pinhole, I would just list it with the pinhole. I wouldn't reduce the price that much for a pinhole, because those are super easy to fix. But look up comps and price it just a little bit below comps. That's what I would do. So, do you ever use bulk print? I don't, but you can. I just choose to do one by one, because I'm already talking about them individually anyway. But if you have all of your weight and measurements incorrectly, of course you can just hit the bulk print option on eBay, print out all your labels, and just slap them on. I just know there's more room for mistakes when you do bulk printing. There's easier for you to swap labels, and when you bulk print, you still got to go back and look and see which buyer goes with which item. So I don't think it really saves too much time. But bulk printing is an option. I know other resellers that do it. I just choose to go one by one. It's just easier for me. And with the bulk printing option too, you can always print out that sheet that you give to the post office, and they just scan that sheet and ship out your orders, easy peasy. My guy doesn't mind, scanning each one. So, what's up, Surfs? You and Bearded said the same thing. You guys are obsessed with upside down pineapples. We all need matching tank tops. Me, you, and Bearded. We can all rock them. All right, I'm gonna head off, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll hopefully